It is proximity. The closest two players take the most. Well, it's proximity as in the closest two players take the most amount of damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so these are the tower spread spots. We usually have a left-right split already, so Badger takes M1 position, right? Because he's left.
Yep.
Normally. Extra will take M2. Ika will take R2. Irie will take R1. I guess Minku takes H1, and then Kryn takes H2 then, because I think that's how we did our splits for P9. Victor, you'll take MT, and I'll take OT. We'll just take fixed tower spots for those.
Works for me. Go right.
That does mean that when we do Wicked Step, you have to take the left tower, because you have to get knocked to the right platform.
This is fucking bullshit.
No, dude, the amount of people in my PS who are like, that doesn't make sense, and I'm like, you picked that tower spot, man. I don't know what to tell you. So there's that. Other than that, I'll just start like 3-2-1-ing it. If anyone has questions, I'll throw out a ready check first. You can, Mickey, if you're not going to switch cardios, just keep it on Victor. He'll be taking boss for the majority of the fight.
He also has a lot less gear.
Yeah. Okay.
She's doing it out of spite.
Sorry, say that again, Irie? No, go. Not for now.
Why, you got some crazy strats you want to do, Irie?
I don't think there's anything different from PF that I can think of. We might do harrowing splits a little bit differently than PF does it. PF does it just like, fuck it. YOLO, but we'll have a more structured system. Outside of that, I don't think anything is vastly different.
We're not doing the different pair stacks, right?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna do one tile. Okay.
No,
All right. Throwing out another raid check. I didn't
never
see he
mind.
wasn't ready.
When we do one tile, what is our lineup?
Where's the picture? Let's see.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it!
I got it. I got it, boss. I got it.
It's on my clipboard. I'm literally
Pictures
just
of the
holding
raid
until
map.
Badger's posting it, but I guess he's just too slow.
So
He posted in a
like,
9.
Oh.
It's useless.
Why is it not in alphabetical order? Why? Oh, because one.
It is
Damn it.
What?
because
Yeah,
one
oh?
comes before 9.
God, it's so dumb.
So yeah, I wanted to make sure because he's got me going to the right that I am standing in front of him on that.
Yeah. So you'll take the front spot, the closest to the corner.
Where do you stand? Front right? Front left?
Yeah. Tanks have the most responsibility.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Alright, so just remember what you are. So Ika, this means you're R2. Unless we want to swap R1 and R2 for this one tile thing and just give Ika
I
the
want to
closest
sub
to
the
the bridge.
M2 for R1.
No. We can send Irie to the corner, like the back corner, if we want to. That way Ika only has to cross the bridge and move slightly up for spreads first. It's the only like modification I would potentially make. You don't mind switching? Okay, so we'll put Kryn and Minku in the third row from the front. So they'll take the H1 and R1 spots for spread. And then
Badger,
Irie and Minku will take H2, R2.
Okay.
give me an M1 position for tile, the one platform.
Hold on,
'Cause I've heard that. You'll see.
Alright, fuck it.
All right. I was like,
I'm just gonna
like a lot of
3-2-1.
movement for you, but whatever.
Check your foods. Make sure you're on.
I'll be
3, 2, 1, we're
ninja
going.
afterwards, so it's fine.
All right.
Can you get the Ultimas, by the way, Victor, with Reprisal?
I'll do what I can.
Involved in this?
No. Nice try. Wrong mechanic. Any time during the Soul Grass cast, by the way, you can invoke it off me. It doesn't matter when.
All parties. No,
Tanks and healers are left, DPS are right, looking at the boss. Tanks stacks to the back, lasers to the front. Oh my god. The lasers can go on 1 and 2, and the stacks can go on 3 and 4, and that guarantees melee uptime, almost independent of any combination of who has stack and who doesn't. Oh, let's see Victor's first time taking the Wicked Step. See how it goes. Nice!
Hey!
I did my job and then I died.
Ran away and broke
Usual.
his ankle.
Yeah, you want a triangle spread. So the stacks will be on 3 and 4 because they directly line up with the boss's hitbox. You can then put 2 melees on the edge of the arena, like to the left or to the right of 3 and 4. And then there's guaranteed to always be one range person, so you just stick them in the back. Yeah. You don't need to be at the direct edge. There's actually a little bit of forgiveness on it, despite what the video says. So if you have someone directly in the middle of 3 and then someone along the edge, the stack marker covers the poison, but it won't cause the, like, pink goo thing. But yeah, the lasers, if you're tethered to the little pillar things, take them to 1 and 2. Like, to the northwest and northeast corner. So the northwest corner of 1 and the northeast corner of 2. And your lasers...
Left, right?
Mm-hmm. No, northwest, northeast is shorter distance to cover. Alright. It's on. 3, 2, 1.
You will go no further.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have that.
I operate the limits of
Soft spread. DPS are to the right. Tanks and healers to the left.
a tangled morsel awaiting death.
And move. Up there.
Laser got through all of us.
Okay. Tank towers. I would just wall it. No save. So, well, unless you want to take a ride.
Wet like unto chains.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going. Till I observe what happened. Yeah, no, not DPS are going with 2. It is
if you have
the
the
one
right
you are
laser, you
closest
go
to the
to the
tether to. So a DPS can be tethered to the pillar at 1 and go to 1.
But you would break whose tethers.
Yeah, you're always breaking the group right behind you. There's no reason to cross.
I operate the limits of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Take the lasers to 1 and 2. Alright, Victor, go take the
Stacks are
tower.
going to 3 and 4, right?
In yes, stacks are 3 or 4.
Yeah.
See if
I'll give you special cells.
Special cells.
do I fuck this up? Let's see. No, this should be good. Nice, we did it. Yeah, it is really hard to see. I generally stand in front toward like underneath the hitbox so that you have an easier time because the stacks cover the late tethers and you're normally in front of the wings by that point. So I would tend to recommend like soft spread around the hitbox. Some people in, some people out. Clearly you don't want like everybody in, otherwise like it's kind of hard to tell the tethers. Alright, let's go again.
You will go no further.
And go.
Uh,
Oh, Pog?
Wait a minute. Out, 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 out. Out, out.
Oh, holy.
Thanks to the towers. So,
Up, whiffed it.
oh, I'm alive, barely. Christ.
Like unto chains.
No, maximum of the edge is not necessary. You can be, you don't have to be super close. Like you can't be super close, but there is a little bit of forgiveness there. Pillars, go to your tower spots. Add your inner healer tower.
Nope. Right.
Let me screenshot what I just did because I took the stack towards the edge so that you can see kind of the range of motion. Badger's a stack, yep. He shouldn't need to. He should be able to stand directly on the middle of 4 and just stand there. Whoever gets the stack, because you guys are, again, new, right, to the fight. If you get the stack, just stand directly in the middle of 3 or 4 on the edge of the hitbox, and do not move. And the people outside should be able to adjust. But like, if you look at the screenshot that I posted, you can see that Kryn is like definitely not at the edge, and I am like, I'm as far out as I can be without literally jumping off the edge. So you don't need to necessarily be all the way at the edge of the like stack marker in order to not get the pink thing. That purple circle is like the pulsing thing. Yeah. So just don't be on that area. Alright. Try again.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
Remember, stacks are at 3 and 4.
Tangled morsel.
Tethers are at 1 and 2. Move. Range back. You have to break us out.
Ika! What?
When you get the tether, you break the group immediately behind you. You do not break based on roll.
Special cells.
She looked at us and walked right past
You,
us.
you literally just walk through it. You just walk
That-
through it. It's
that's-
exactly
that's
like how
why-
normal is.
That's why I don't like lasers north, because you take the lasers and you're watching, you're looking forward, you forget there's people in the back. Or I
No,
do.
they're not chains. Yeah, as soon, that's like a very common mechanic in this fight is, when people are tethered together, you must break them out. Yeah, I think you probably don't need to. If you want to use it after the ultimate cast, but even then we have like Ixocle and Caracol regen ticking. So it's probably unnecessary. There isn't a great place to use it for a while afterwards, but
I mean, I could throw a shake for the bleed.
yeah. Let me check the. Let me see. Because
No, I
Asylum's
have
what,
640
90 seconds?
have 640 gear right now, so that's why I'm taking a lot of damage.
I would say you could probably use it there because there's not a great place to use it for a long time afterwards. Like, there's not a big amount of AoE damage until we hit Harrowing, so even if it overheals, it's fine. Because even Temperance will be up for the next kind of source of big AoE damage. So I wouldn't I would just keep Asylum and Temperance where they are, and they'll be up for the next time you need them, almost guaranteed. All right. You can if you want, but not super necessary. If we want to throw Shake in there too, that's fine. Shake, Missionary, and Caracol and Ixicol will probably cover everything. If it's like too many buttons, whatever. All right, let's go again. I'm listening. You can press the button, but don't lose a GC over it. Yeah, improv's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, you lose GCDs to get maximum value out of it.
No, but it gives the region if you just.
Yeah, use that. That's why you can tap it, but don't like hold it. Right, do the splits. Also, Victor, if we are both in the stack and we're not the stack, like the stack marker, you can stand like closer to center, and you should get uptime.
No, Badger. Ah!
Oh, I had the tether. I didn't see it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
A little bit further out where I'm.
Yeah, no, I caught it. Like I see the. I saw the line on my screen.
Yeah.
I stood over it. You got it, Krento.
White. Nailed
Nice.
it. Extra? No.
They
boring.
both get 10s.
How does Pathfinder messes it up?
Because we have to press
Fucking
it
do it
during
again.
it. Going.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady
Off spread.
Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
And move. Lasers go back.
Gotcha. Okay.
How'd you get sized by the second?
I
hit?
did it again.
Move in. Out. Alright.
Oh yeah, the lasers give a bleed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, if you get clipped by 2 lasers, you die. So you have to be like corners. It's unfortunate. Breaking the tethers does give bleeds. That is very relevant for later in the fight. Normally at the start there are enough OGCD heals coming out that it doesn't matter, but DPS just keep in mind that you may or may not need personals at some point during this fight to help mitigate that bleed. Take the stack with me, Frey. Thank you.
I offer a glimpse
You killed him.
of Athena's power.
Spread out.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
And move. Move back. Break the tethers. Out of the hitbox. Out of the hitbox. Thanks. Grab your towers next.
Special cells.
He's dead.
Get ready to drop your bridges
Like unto chains.
and move.
Of course, it's me. Closer, Vector, closer.
Make sure Victor gets topped off. Grab your pillars. Move towards the middle.
Run.
In. You can be underneath the snake. Oh my god! Fuck yeah! Your spread spot is back left. So, in the picture, you are
row
R1.
left side.
That was where we run all the way out, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. So, now you see that there are timers, so it'll be, oh my fucking god. Spread into partners.
Then go B.
No. Okay. So when doing the in-out dodge, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. So you remember from the normal fight that the ads that drop the chains do little point blanks underneath them, and the little tentacle-looking things with the lasers have the donut. So some people will elect to always gravitate towards the donut. The one exception is that if there are two donuts next to each other, you have to move slightly away from the one that you're dodging. So for example, if there's one in the middle and one on the right, you have to move slightly to the right to dodge, you know, getting clipped by the donut. Yeah, exactly. The other alternative, let me pull up the tweet. If you are, this is mostly relevant for the tanks and the melee DPS, because we're on the edges, but you can make the same excuse for the range too. Let me find this tweet. Copy link to tweet. Zeph has two really straightforward dodges to basically along the edge of the arena, because the chains drop, right? But they don't indicate the size of the AoE that drops. They're just an indicator. Like, they're just like, oh, point blank here. The AoEs underneath the chains are much smaller. So you can actually
stand by the chains, basically.
Yes, you can actually just go to the edges of the arena and then be either directly at the corner or slightly outside of the hitbox on the edge. That one always works, because the alternative is if it's a little tentacle looking thing on your side, just stay under it and move slightly left or slightly right. Right? So, there's a bunch of different options. I do the, if there's two chains next to each other, sometimes I will just, two of the chains and two adjacent monsters will intersect, and you can move slightly in front of that, and you'll still dodge it. That's another valid dodge, but you basically just pick one and you stick with it. Whatever is easiest for you to understand is fine. There's no right or wrong answer there, as long as you're doing the in-out at the same time. So, just gonna throw out a ready check if you want to watch the tweet, anything like that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, I like to head middle after the pillars drop. That just makes it easier for me to do the in-out properly. But, you know, again, pick your dodge choice and do it. As long as you're consistent, it doesn't matter. And you do not have to be stacked with everybody. So don't be like, oh my god, like Minku and Meme are on complete other sides of the arena, one of them is dead. Like, any of them work.
Yeah, it's one of those you gotta custom your eyes type of mechanic.
Yeah. So the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Get ready to spread or stack. And move. Move back.
Too close, I think.
No. It's very forgiving. Move in. Thanks, get ready to take your towers. No, Irie. I know the mental is strong. I know you don't trust me with this tower. I'm about to fuck it up, I swear to God. Nope, we made it. Good. Go make bridges.
He's
Go
dead.
make towers. What the? To what?
That'll be.
Wait.
Oh, I stood on the I stood under the fucking web. I was busy trying to do it. I was like half health most of that time, so I was trying to
Yeah.
figure myself out.
This is spread. Yeah. Extra. What the fuck was that?
Something with me. And I felt
Poison is extremely painful. There are, like, if a tank dies during Wicked Step, technically speaking, you can still salvage your bridge, but you have to... Someone basically has to take the dot, and then the healers are spamming GCs to keep them alive. It's fucking awful. The poison is a huge bitch. Yeah, it is incredibly painful.
yeah, they just need to be alive for the showers, and then you can let them die.
That is true.
I mean, I get home gang there.
If you take the poison, actually maybe not a bad idea. Like as a salvage thing, because you do technically need it for the next buster, but we can honestly just share the buster and it'd be fine.
Yeah, you actually have to do something as a team with me instead of just fucking, leaving me to die.
Shame.
I like that second option.
Yeah, it
Gotta
happens
drop
every
soul
fucking
grasp.
tier.
Alright,
Like, what the hell?
everybody, you guys stay off the ley lines. I'm dropping the next soul grasp on it. I will sack up time for it
I
too.
need to leave the instance right now.
Move.
I gotta be a ninja.
And what? Bunny again? Break the
Break.
webs.
Doom!
Move in.
Oh god, I hate this fight.
Tank scrub towers.
Look at him go!
Don't pick me, don't pick me.
Make the bridge.
Let's go. Oh!
Yeah?
Oh,
I'm
Thanks.
home
Person
gang.
gets the home game
Just
across.
cross, Vector. Vector, just cross. Save him.
Okay. In. Thanks, we can pre-position for this.
Fuck.
There's a lot of safe spots. Like, a lot. Oh, do not over... Oh. Hey. Rip. Hey, man. For the melees, or whoever's taking it on the tile with the tank, be about here. You want your AoE to not overlap with the tanks, and you want your AoE to not overlap with the pillar. What the fuck are you doing here, Extra?
I'm going to the one platform.
Spread spots are... Oh, I never posted the picture of that one.
Nope.
My bad.
Have you seen there's a
Oh, that's
there's a 6 person on one platform?
Yeah, we're not doing that shit.
the
I
one
think
we're trying to not.
It's
Okay.
worth learning though. Because
mean-
if we have another situation where one of the bridges didn't form, it's salvageable.
I would agree, but... it's just like, it's such a strange layout to do, in my opinion. Let's see, where's the spread positions? Okay. Wait, is this it?
No, Irie, it's fine. I know you want to leave me stranded.
Touchdown. It's not pen, it's before pandemonium. Well done. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Jesus.
Miku and Irie give me buffs to give me the illusion that they care.
So spread spots for this are the melees will take the single tiles on either side, and then the range will take the middle. Technically, the middle configuration does not matter, but because it's the closest approximation to your pillar spreads, you'll make the healers take north and south, and the range DPS take east and west. So Eco will always be at R2, Irie will always be at R1, and the healers, I don't remember what order you guys are in. Yes. So healers are for DPS, range DPS, you can stand on this third diamond right here, third from the back. And if the healer is at the back wall, where Bravo is, you will not hit the pillar and you'll be safe from stacking them.
Yeah, don't overlap either pillar or someone else's
Yeah.
AoE.
So range DPS, you can use this third diamond from the back as your reference point. Technically third and a half, I guess, but outside of that,
Are there partner stacks right after that?
no. After the silk spit goes off, everybody's going middle to take a stack with 2 people getting marked for spreads. Spread lasers. Alright, going again.
You will go no further.
Excuse me. My ley lines now.
Call them way lines.
I operate the limits of
Man, DPS. Why is your DPS so low extra?
Because I don't have dance partner.
Sounds like a personal problem. Maybe if your ley lines were up. And move.
Well, they were up.
No, it's not.
You wouldn't know what that's like, would you, Irie?
Takes one to know one.
So you can see the pink tethers on the healers. and
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Kryn, when you get the stack, move closer to 3. So that the tanks can be a little bit more spread out and still get uptime.
oh, Miku being a team player.
No, she just wanted to die.
I don't see a difference.
Fucking the 3-pointer from downtown there.
The fucking half-court shot. Watch this.
Alright, Badger, backflip over the poison. Oh, that was boring.
no!
I've tried backflipping over poison. That shit doesn't work.
It's worth a try.
Just jump higher.
So hot. And not come back down.
But yeah, there, Kryn, if you can take the stack closer to 3, that would help the tanks out and getting uptime.
You will go
Thank
no
you.
further.
Oh. Eco relative. Fuck it.
Rescue her to 4.
I hope she doesn't get the laser.
That's
Back around.
that side stack is going to 2.
Alright, let's see.
It's like a Monica view, está excusing me.
Yeah. Wait. Let's see it.
If Fika gets a laser, we go north with this.
Who the fuck's gonna break your thing?
Oh shit!
Ah,
Break the
Yeah.
tethers, move back, break the tethers. It's out, I swear. Fuck.
It's in!
in.
Rescue!
Actually toxic.
No!
My laundry's done.
What's around the tower? He's dead!
Rip.
It's okay, we don't need to form the bridge now.
So 6 and 2.
Jesus. Do you have the screenshot for that extra?
No. I don't look for it a while.
Okay, y'all, Ika's beer back. Out, in, we're in. Unlucky.
I'm just catching stuff.
Oh, Badger, great timing. Come here. If you live long enough. Practice your spread. Move forward a little. No. Okay. For the healers, oh my goodness. I mean, I am effectively losing 7 small children through a fight. For the healers, whoever breaks the tethers also gets a bleed with it. Save like 1 OGC, like a Tetra or a Tower Call for the DPS that is taking the bleed. And then the DPS, if you're taking a bleed, all of you except Ika have personal mitigations. Use those. Save your healer some trouble. But those bleeds fucking hurt. I think they scale with the number of tethers you break, too. Just waiting on Ika.
So Badger.
Yeah.
You know the like really old Ninja Sex Party music videos where they had that like they would kill Danny like every video or throw him
Oh.
around.
Yeah.
All I can think of is that fucking body. Like every time I get hit by Wicked Step,
Rag-
it's just the ragdoll.
Dude, the real parsing strat is to get a GC that lasts just the amount of time so that you can press a GC as you get hit, and it comes back up as you land. I fucking hate that tower so much. Fucking.
Why are the shoes flying off on the other part of the roof? Doesn't have anything to do with the ragdoll. It's just flying off.
I feel fucking landing on the platform and then immediately taking like 2 autos after.
But yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Just the
Fucking insane. That's not the 6-2 split. Because that requires 2 tiles. Or both tiles open.
You have offered us nothing good here.
It is.
No.
No,
the 6-2 yeah, the 6-2 split is when one of the tanks fucks up Wicked Step so you don't have a bridge to build.
That's 1-6-1.
I mean, just put the other tank on the other platform.
Useless.
Our expectations were low, but holy fuck.
Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, just put one tank forward and the other tank on the other side. That's all.
I
What
mean,
matters is the center platform. That's the one that's different.
What makes this better than the other one?
this is not better.
This one is strictly not better, but it, like as Extra saying, the position of the 6 people in the center makes it so that you can just take, the 2 of the tanks and put them on either of
Yeah,
the platforms.
Not having to move as far.
How the fuck does anyone have a p10s platform picture? Fuck.
Yeah, Extra just posted one with 8 people on it, but
Is it not already in the raid plan?
how would we plan?
Raid plan does not have.
I thought
We
people
made-
just like up. I don't really make
Do
raid
they?
plans clearly.
Well, the raidplan.io only has either circle or square platforms and then an image one. So I need to find the image of p10s platform. God, where the fuck did I find one? Oh, this is where.
There we go. That's it.
What?
This is patient.
Jesus Christ, the fucking cut and paste. What the fuck?
There's only one. You don't need the other bridge.
It is true. I was mirrored on the other side. But Jesus Christ. Yeah. So in the event one of the tanks dies, and everybody's alive for Silk Spit, is Miku, are you the one closer to the boss or is Grin? I don't remember. You're on his face? Okay. So in the event me or Victor fucks up the Wicked Step power thing, you'll just take your stack like on the hitbox. Yeah, incredibly likely. I played this fight like 6 times and I still fuck it up like every other pull. Lalafell debuff. Damn, Extra, I can't believe you fucking stole the Switch. You moved halfway across the country with it. That's some age.
When is Spawn Fest?
Weeks?
29th?
It's 2 weekends from now. Because I'll be at Otakon for it.
Oh no.
You'll be going to America. We kindly request that you use freedom units. That's fair. I don't like them either.
They're actually fucking awful.
Welcome back. Dude, my mom for the longest time didn't believe in paying like her credit card balances via like online banking. She would send in checks. And so like during the holiday season, because the fucking USPS is poorly paid and poorly treated, she was like, why are all my checks late? And I'm like, gee, I fucking wonder. Fucking insane. And then like last month, she's like, can you help me set up online banking? I don't know why you didn't let me do this before. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm going to off myself.
You say that every week.
Where's Extra?
Invisible.
I can't, I'm not Badger.
Feel weeb.
No!
Get out of here, Meal.
Oh, shit, I have that. It was on the hitbox. I can fucking see it. Okay. Take my own advice.
I
Don't
was just
stand
like,
there.
I was like, Meal's cleared. He can see this, right? Right?
Like 4, I think. How many times have I cleared this fight? I don't actually remember.
Non-zero
They're-
number, right?
The real question is how many tiers.
I cleared it 5 times, except what I already checked. I'm just
You're a
pulling.
fucking idiot.
Cleared it 5 times, except I don't count one of those times because I was on the fucking 635 Samurai, praying to get carried.
Cleared it out of spite.
Did more damage than the tanks. Thing.
It's not that hard.
You'd be surprised, man. Some of my P9 parties in PF.
No! My internet is...
Oh.
Let me know if I have the laser.
Oof. Break tethers. Outs.
Out.
I'd be careful. Oh my god, I didn't fuck it, Jesus. Go make the bridges. Grab your pillars. Out. Red positions.
Which one are we doing?
The normal ones. Yeah, the very, very back. It's very bad. So bad it just takes the fucking healer spot.
But the other two were already there. I'm like, oh, I'm not running back there. They're already there.
Your spot is over here, though.
It was Occupado. Oh, on the other.
Yeah, what? What do you mean, Occupado? I was alone on this side. What the
I
fuck?
glanced over at the wrong.
Oh, there's a laser. Hey,
Stupid
whoops, my
picture.
bad.
Then we run over to go ahead and solve these
Yep.
debuffs.
So it'd be spread into partners. Just as an FYI, those spread. If you get partners or rolls during that mechanic, the demoniac bond, they're not actually stacks; they're enumerations. So you have 3 people in the stack, everybody's dead. So,
What you're saying, we can sack one person goes in the middle, takes both.
no, but only if it's you actually.
I nominated Badger.
What?
I delegate Badger to be the sacrifice there.
I assure you, you don't need to delegate.
Yeah, I'll be dead already. Good luck figuring it out.
I operate the limits of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move.
Ika, look out!
Rip.
Oh, hey.
Wait, what happened to you guys? In.
Blasted my laser. Yeah.
Were you beam? Oh,
Yeah, she was.
Rip. I wonder if dead bodies resolve this tower.
Oof, so close.
God.
Wet, like unto chains.
Make the bridge. Or actually, just stay spread. Don't overlap them, don't overlap them.
One to the farm.
Oh, pillars, right.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Well, I wasn't the only one that missed a pillar, though. No. 1 pillar is a small bleed, 2 pillars is death. Not small bleed, but it's a survivable bleed, sorry.
It was in that moment I realized Spine Shattered Dive will actually take me out of the fucking thing.
Told you I wasn't the only one.
The mystery has been solved.
It wasn't a fucking mystery from the beginning, what do you mean?
We found the culprit.
I was like, I'm right on the hitbox. I'm not gonna leave. Oop.
I operate the limits of Lady Athena's power.
Turns out they added verticality to the game.
Wait, we're not dots on a plane.
Or dots on several planes.
Oh no. And break. In. Thanks to your towers.
Like unto chains.
Go to your tower spots. Out. Rip that shit. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Is there a way to see that faster? Because I keep waiting for the Halos and all that just spawn.
You can identify what AoE, what type of AoE it is based on what spawns right above the head. So you don't have to wait for like the purple lasers to come out. You can identify based on what the top of the head looks like.
Stay where you are.
Oh, Victor, if you're curious, you can pre-position on the bridge here because the lasers are small enough.
Ow.
I got 74k.
This is roll stacks. Well, Kryn is dead, so rip. Brad. It's always spread +1. It's never roll stacks into partners or something equivalent, or partners into roll stacks. You'll be invulning this one.
If we make it that far.
He made it.
There's still 4 seconds left to die.
To the depths with you.
So bonds. And then turret positions.
And these cells are mine.
And that's up to the video that you guys should have watched. Okay.
Yeah, that's the knockback lasers and all that stuff.
Yes. That's the precursor to that, yeah. So let's answer Badger's question first about how to identify things. Let's see if the video has a good explanation.
Well, if you watch the Zeph one, like
Oh, yeah.
you can kind of watch that clip and kind of see like.
I think I know what to look for. I'm just not picking it up fast enough. Like I'm waiting for everything to.
You got one of those outdated processors, huh?
Yeah. It's
The way I remember it is the one with the halo is the donut, and the other one isn't. So I only look to identify if there's a donut next to me, and if there is, I move into it. Otherwise, I just do the double chain dodge. That's just how I process it.
Yeah, I've found the chain. Like, if you go to where the chain lands, that's a safe spot. Like, you don't need to like try to be between anything. You literally go stand on a hook.
So that's just one of those things we have to keep practicing. All right, let's go again.
You will go no further. I operate glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
A little too close there, Badger.
just trying to get melee uptime.
You should be able to get it around here if he's in the middle.
Give
Okay,
me more on the left.
more on the left.
Yeah.
Give me special cells.
Oh, I
Every
just
other
rolled it.
time I was further back, and I was like,
Yeah, no. With the way the stacks are, you and Victor are both in the stack, but not the stack marker. You should both be able to get uptime if you're like just closer to the middle,
okay.
because you don't have to worry about like overlapping with Victor. The stacks are small enough that they don't overlap.
I must watch over all life.
Here we go.
You will go no further. I operate glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move. Great. In. Hang towers?
Special cells.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's up?
Drop your ley lines. Make bridges.
Cooldown.
I must watch
Killer spots.
life.
Get ready to move.
Circles.
Oh my god, the fucking change thing is stupid easy. Oh my god.
What are your spread positions?
You're welcome, bud.
A little bit further back, Badger. Oh,
My health.
Go back.
yeah. Oh my god, what happened to the healers? You need a mid there? Okay.
Stay where you are.
Is your reprisal up, Victor, right now?
It is right now, yes.
Okay. I can reprisal the Silk Spit cast if you want to hit the Pandemonium meltdown, which is the laser that we just took.
Sure.
Okay. I'll put reprisal down for that. You need feint on it too? Okay. So Badger, when you see the what's it called? Silk Spit cast, put
That's
feint
magic
on
though.
that. I mean that's fine. Feint does 5% to magic, or is it 2.5?
5.
It's 5, right? 5 to magic and
And
10 to
10 to
physical.
physical, 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes.
Melee spreads are. Hello?
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 Melee spreads are here, right? Tanks are up front.
Yeah.
Kind of right there.
You have a little bit of adjustment. Your only goal is to be not overlapping with the tank and not overlapping with that little candle thing.
Yeah. That's it.
So,
Okay.
going again.
Just want to make sure I'm picking my spot.
You will go no further. I operate
He doesn't like auto much in this whole opener, does
No,
he? Like,
they fucking hurt. After the Steel Oak cast is 2 autos.
How's he gonna auto?
There should be 1, then 2. The hard part is when he autos and there's a bleed with it. Out. That's what I've found like to be the most annoying.
yeah, I'm trying to like use CDs appropriately, and it's
Yeah.
really annoying.
I did document where he autos during the first part of the fight, so I can. Okay, we're good.
like unto chains. I must watch over all life.
Other spots. Out.
Out.
Oh, that was not.
My toe!
Esuna.
Alright.
It's okay. Holding this, taking it. Alright, everyone middle. It'll be spread into rolls. You can put 2 of those lasers on the same side. To your spread positions. Extra. Rolls. Move back. Ah. Rip. Well, I sure took it, so nothing of value is lost. Oh, I stood in the poison.
If I am doing lasers, I can only shake for that Ultima.
Okay.
And that was like with an early lasers.
The roll stacks. Where do we want to collapse our groups?
Direct middle of the pillar. So the left tile is 8 rows. You want to be between the 4th and 5th row, like in the direct middle of it.
What's it like being strong, Miku?
Can I make it
So we're
over there?
collapsing on
before
the 3rd and 5th?
I... 3rd and 5th? No, 4th and 5th.
4th and 5th. Okay.
So I'll put markers there right now just to
Yeah.
make sure we're all on the same page. Marks, because we will need those spread positions again. So the tanks would be tanks and healers are there, and the melees are there. So
On the
I
other
just
side,
count
okay.
4. Yeah, I just count 4 from the front or the back, and that's how.
I
You
know, I heard it, and I even said roll positions, but for some reason I thought light party stacks.
That's okay.
It's like close enough.
Yeah.
You can technically resolve it as that, but it's just you would need a very specific combination of people to get the debuffs. Edge of the target or on the inside for the DPS. I don't necessarily know if I understand what you mean there, Miku. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean by edge of target. They let it there. Oh well. In. Move. Other spots. In.
Oh, that chain was not safe.
Yeah, you want to go like north or south with chains.
Yeah.
Spread positions. Oh, he made it. In the middle. This will be roll stacks into spread. Take that laser out of here. Take that laser out of here. Rip.
These bars are unbreakable.
I think it was you. Yeah.
I like to imagine you didn't mean throwing it out on the party, you meant just throwing it in the trash.
Another buster. Rip. I don't remember how this does targeting.
The Buster?
Yeah, that's how. Okay.
Top aggro, isn't it?
No. Well, top I go for the first hit, and then like, because Victor can invoke
Oh.
off me as soon as the cast comes out, and I'll take all 4 hits.
But if they die, it goes on to someone else.
I think so.
Yeah.
Kryn, do you have both Aquavale and Benison up before the tower spawn? Putting those on Victor will go a long way in mitigating the damage of the Wicked Step bleed. So, because the bleed scales with how much damage, I think the bleed scales with how much damage you take initially, kind of like every other bleed in the game. So the more shielding he has, okay, just wanted to make sure. Cool, because I got a
Benison
Benison before.
Benison doesn't lower the damage Aquaman
It gives a
rules.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the bleed
No, but-
scales with how much HP you lose. Sorry, is the more accurate answer or
What?
statement.
Since what?
It's been like that for a long
Yeah,
time.
since Kefka.
Damn, you guys
Yeah.
are old.
Yeah. So
That's established. Like, 1 foot in the grave, bud.
let's make it 2. Come here.
I thought the only way to reduce it was like percentage mitigation.
No, it's
If it eats the shield, it does not eat your HP.
yeah.
A tangled morsel awaits
No, the initial hit, but the bleed itself does less damage.
Yeah, the bleed
Every-
scales off
Yes.
how much like HP you lose on the initial hit. Break tethers.
Which means I will go ahead and thrill a little earlier for a little bit of help.
In. Power spots. Yeah, that's why I try and give Victor TB in there, if I remember. Because I don't need it, because I take the bleed, but I'm not taking autos at the same time.
Yeah, I am. I don't know if there's just a bunch of heals, but I am feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I must watch
Filler spots. You also don't have to waste solaces on me, because I'm not taking damage until the next buster. Out! Oh god. Fuck me. I missed. We're dead. Yeah.
Thanks, fam.
Oh, I should not have taken this. Well, no, it's fine. Go middle. You're doing partners into spread. Partners into spread. Lasers out. And move. What the fuck happened to him? Partners into spread.
Overkill by 3k.
Oh, partners.
Yeah. And spread. Nice. Move middle. I have reprisal for this one. And nothing else.
I will hold on the shake then.
Oh, you let me in.
This is your invuln. Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
It's on
Jeez.
CD.
Oh, that's fucked up. What the hell?
Oh, I know what happened.
Unlucky. I just
I know what
watched
happened.
our fucking walk.
I hit it a little earlier in the partners thing because I didn't have a partner and wasn't looking at my debuff from the fucking idiot.
Let's see.
Unga bunga.
Limit cut. I saw. Okay, let me double check. So I am reprisaling. I reprisal the Wicked Step, and then I reprisal the Silk Spits. Can I do both? No, I can't. Okay, so I should just reprisal Silk Spit then. And then what can I reprisal before then? Oh, the autos after Steel Web. Okay.
Repass?
Yes. Oh wait, like pass them back or just go over them
it's
again?
it's a review.
Okay. For Bonds 1, let's see. So Bonds 1, where's the picture? Reply. So this picture, you are bottom. No, you should be. Because we okay, I see what we did differently. We're putting Ika and you on the H1 R1 spots because that minimizes the amount of space that Ika has to move to cast. And then Minku and Irie are in the corner, back corner, where the H2 R2 spots are. So you're at the H1 spot, and Ika's at the R1 spot. Yeah. I mean, Red Mage is kind of a fake healer now that we have Blood Wedding. Alright, going again. I'm telling you, Vermedica 2 is what, what's it called? Magic Barrier was supposed to be.
In 7.0, they will give Red Mage a Red Medica, I believe.
Soft spread, make sure you know what you are. Break. In. Cast it here. Let's catch. No. Okay. Oh, I was too close. No, I wasn't. Thank fucking God.
What a pro.
Make the bridge. Pillars. In. Asuna him. Red positions.
What the? You bitch!
Wands.
There was no way I was gonna pass by you. All you had to do was take 2 steps forward.
Oh, well, you weren't
Markers
there.
away.
I am 5 seconds behind right now.
Unlucky. Ouch. This is partners. Into spread.
I'll never be as good as Chi though.
Oh my fucking God, that was insane. Spread. You can actually have 2 people on the same side. I don't have anything for this. Like, if one person is standing where I am at 1, and one
Well,
person in, like, the direct corner.
I honestly
you
thought Ika was gonna stay up against the wall, which is why I kind of moved where I did, and then she backed up, and I was like,
God, I hope your body takes this.
Me in space, that's it too. Oh!
Maybe this is a win.
Unlucky. Ouch.
The instant karma!
Oh my God. Ouch. Man,
oh my god.
fucking God, that's.
Talk shit, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, the numbers are still there. Oh, never mind, they're gone.
Before it does damage, easy.
Dude, the parsing strat for P9s is kill it before LC2 or wipe.
I mean, it's a valid strategy.
Yeah. If only we could do that for harrowing. I don't think we can. Move.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Run! Oh my God. Nothing of
Fuck,
value
you
was
did it.
lost.
Get back here. Get back here.
No!
Ah, you guys
Let
are
me
too
out.
close anyways. In.
We're doomed from the beginning. Get Ika first and invite her to take the tank buster.
Nope, fucked it.
Oh my God, I'm alive.
Quinto, don't waste your time.
It's already dead.
Pillars.
I'm gonna shield.
Alright, going again. Oh, Badger, you probably died because you were too close. When you're taking the 2 stack, you should be like in this corner, where I am right now. Otherwise, you'll get clipped by the laser on the other side.
Gotta point a little bit to the edge.
Are they that wide?
Yes, they're very wide. I think you could get away with doing like middle of both, maybe, but corner of both is by and far the safer strat.
Yeah. I thought they were
No,
thin
they're not
lines.
tiny. I wish.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move.
It's like the third time I've gotten webs in a row.
Break the webs. Oh, Equo's too close in. Rip. Out.
I'll give you special cells.
Or, no.
Webs like unto chains.
Rush out a wall there. Oops.
I must watch
Pillars.
all life.
Out. Red positions. Hold the feints and the addles until the markers spawn above our heads. I think the check is after the cast bar. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I told him to cast it on this bad spot, so that's just a bad call by me. Let's see. What? Spread into partners? Too close, Eco, you gotta move up a little. Oh my god, partners.
Toxic.
Wow, holy shit. Oh, it is actually. I thought you were here. That's my bad. Bad
Oh,
perspective.
Ika fell off.
Oh, the blade I can't help you with, sorry.
Just TBN a few more times. It's like free. It's just free damage after that.
No, wait, please help.
Run!
I don't want to get rezzed into this fucking nightmare.
Go again.
You will go no further.
Gotta admit, shit hurts a lot less than it did like week 2.
Speak
Our
for yourself.
Personal problem. Skill issue, actually. What? But they died too. In. Oh, I missed. Fuck my life.
Can you imagine being that bad?
Yes.
Okay, we go. We don't need that.
Just stay spread. Only make the right bridge.
No, you cannot. No. The lamppost.
Oh.
Oh, he gets the smoke. Yeah.
Pillar. I was eating popcorn. Don't worry about it. In.
We take those.
Ah.
No.
So what he's talking about is that there's like this pillar where my body is right now, and if I stay here, I'm gonna get tethered to it if I drop an AoE on it, like this. But if you're dropping, so if you're baiting an AoE on top of it and then leaving the AoE, that's a different story. There's like a very specific set of markers.
It's like, yeah, it's like in normal where it kind of teases that you're gonna get tethered to it.
Mhm. Yeah. Alright. Keeping them going.
You will go no further.
Okay. Good to know.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
No, action!
Ay, bitch.
Break, Victor, break. In.
Special cells.
I just have to come up during a one window.
Like unto chains. I must watch over all life.
Ouch.
That was ah!
I just ate them all.
Unlucky. Sucks bit.
Just gonna do this.
Wow. Check out that sick hourglass you guys made back there.
Stay where you are. These bars are unbreakable.
On.
You will go no further.
Nice try, Miku.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move. Break. Rip. The two stacks just looking at each other. The laser is a huge cone from the. You guys definitely crossed.
From
It's
the
a huge.
sword.
Yeah, it's from the sword and the ground, and the tether that you're on is the center of it. Yeah, it's huge. So I'm just gonna put markers. for
Needs
people
more
that-
seeds.
You gotta form like a V between the two.
Yeah. So
lasers.
if you're taking it at 1, you're taking it roughly at the 3 marker, and if you're taking it at 2, you're taking it roughly at the 4 marker, like those corners. You want to be on those corners so that the lasers don't overlap each other. You guys were like here-ish and here-ish, which will definitely clip you guys. So
I think it's, I'd rather have them like here. here to make it wider?
You can do that. Like basically, you just need to be on the outer edges, right, of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The only problem with putting it at 4 is that you potentially hit somebody if spot. If you're standing at 4, you potentially hit the person that's taking the stack here, which is why you want to move up further so that melees can stand along the hitbox, or whoever is along the hitbox, and not worry about getting hit. That's usually why I say take it further up.
Like the top right, top left corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way A and B are like safe spots. So that way you can also have someone like here and then someone like here, and this guarantees melee uptime no matter what combination you have. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
Blood spiller crit, Jesus.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move. No break. Out.
I'll give you special cells. Webs like unto chains.
Make the bridges. Filler spots. Out. Go to your silk spit positions. Oh right, I was not supposed to do that. Go middle. Soft spread. Lasers out, markers out, markers out. Put it one tile. We'll go your spread positions first. Go to your spread positions, and then you'll collapse into your roll stacks. Collapse into rolls. You're alive.
What happened to us, bud?
Oh, we were missing one person. Because they're not actually roll stacks, they're enumerations, so -1 is death.
Bye, Krento. Incredible.
DPS, so you would be all the way in this back corner for spread. Yeah, it's like PF, you're on the same side. Yes.
Yeah,
Look at those turrets that we can't reach Victor.
that's awesome. As I say, everyone was like counting for the like when you were kind of telling Badger where to stand, but you can just do right where the other ledge ends, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the poison is, as opposed to trying to count.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, pulling. Yeah, because you're saying that this corner right here.
Yeah, where the poison is there is
Yep.
the same as the middle spot.
Oh, this is bad.
Move. Break. Out.
I'll give you special cells.
It's annoying because IR comes off cooldown right as the first hit
Yep.
comes out.
Yep. Me looking at my fucking blood spillers. It's more for you because you have primal
I must watch
spillers.
over all life.
Out. And nothing of value was lost. Spread positions. Right, I can't reprise. Let's take Buster. I don't want to reprise this, man.
To the depths with you.
Go middle.
Filming half the laser.
We'll be doing spread into roll stacks.
Stay where you are.
Lasers away. Lasers away. You can be on the same side. And move. We're doing spread into roll stacks. Roll stacks. Rip. Okay.
To the depths with you.
Be
Have
partners
those gone out
into
already?
spread. Go into your turret spots. Go into your turret spots.
I don't
Actually, that was
know.
not your turret spot. But... Yeah, I was dead for it.
Alright, let me read.
Or roll stacks. The stacks happen in. Just post this picture. Let me modify this picture a little bit.
So when can we start moving as soon as the spread animation plays?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
roll stacks are right here on the X's. So you'll collapse vertically towards the middle of that platform. Let's reset instance, and we have like 20ish minutes left. That's a couple pulls in. Back in we go,
Wait.
Ninja. Oh, Summoner. Wow. Bitch out of his ley lines. SMH.
I am living 5 seconds in the past right now because of ping. Somewhere at least I can physic.
Don't for your cardios, don't for your dance partners. And pulling.
You will go no further.
Okay, what's my rotation?
Are you on spell speed summoner? Or normal?
Yes.
Ugh.
So I can physic faster.
I operate the ends of Lady
Damn.
Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Hey, what's up? Move. Break.
Did I
Extra.
break it?
No! Wait!
Oh my god. He's actually living 5 seconds in the fucking past. He broke one and then the fucking left two people died. Ouch. My god. Oh no, I didn't know two people could take that tower. That's so sad. Killer spots.
I'm at Bahamut again. DPS gain.
Yeah, okay, man.
Hey,
In. Red positions. I have all this space for activities. Oh. Tethered myself to a candle. Hmm.
Activities in this one spot that I can stand.
Alright, gonna keep bowling.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move. Break. Rip. Out.
I'll give you
Fuck,
special
I keep forgetting. I can't request that. Killer spots.
over all life.
Out. Red position.
Bye.
Oh, you're good. I'll give better TPN.
Move forward.
No middle. Will be spread into roll stacks.
Stay where you are.
Lasers away. Go to the left. It'll be spread into roll stacks. Roll stacks. Oh. Wait. How did you two die?
Could not tell you.
overlap.
You guys overlap this distance? Damn, that's fucked up. What the hell?
You will go no further. tangled morsel awaiting death.
Oh. Murder people.
Oh, I murdered myself. Just I'm glad I'm not the only one who fucking saw that one. Jesus, man. What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Extras
What
the
happened?
necromancer class.
Hey, welcome back. Falling.
Did I break the tether?
You broke. No,
You
actually,
broke
I was
something.
dead. So he didn't even break mine. Because I had fucking died.
It's just like, did I get it? Did I get the Cheerios?
Reprisal the steel web cast. Okay, that'll eat the 2 autos. And then it'll be up for Silksmith. Yes. Okay.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Break. In. Oh my god, thank god I made the last minute adjustment. Holy shit.
Like unto chains.
Make the bridges.
I must watch
Pillars.
over all life.
Outs. Ah, Badger found the safe spot that I was going to tell him about. Nice. Silk Spit.
Oh god, this sucks.
Go middle. We will be doing partners into spread. Lasers away, lasers away. Go to the platform. Oh, I missed a bit there. That's my bad. Partners into spread. Spread. What the fuck was that? Going middle.
Goes through him.
Hey, Gaywee. I'll put this here. This will be your home.
You too good for your home.
It's a great spot for Benny for him.
I don't know why you're not using the toxic Benny for meal in the beginning.
Nah, dude, I get the buff now. Turret spots. Move out. What? That's bullshit. Melee's in front of the first one. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Destru. Pulling.
You will go no further.
I know. So uncharacteristic of us.
Alright, Krento, hit him with the Benny early.
You can't grief me like I grief Chi anymore, dude.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's
The
power.
undead rebirth is too strong.
Can't believe they ruined that, mate.
Oof. Break. Out.
Oh, give me special cells. Wet, like unto chains.
Make bridges.
Don't burn that.
I must
Filler spots.
over all right.
In. Red positions.
To the depths with you.
Go middle.
Stay where you
Lasers out. You're doing spread into roll stacks. Rolls. Rip. Did you guys clip each other from this distance? Maybe? I think you might have. I'm looking at where Ika's body is. Yeah, you have to be like much closer to the wall. I think you barely clipped each other here. That's the one unfortunate part about doing one tile, is that the positioning is a little bit more strict. The other variant of the strat. Yeah.
What's the name? Intercalated. Like the left side is 1 square forward.
Oh, and
There
one
we go.
squared back. We could do that. Well, could we do that? I would have to think about the math.
Let's say, why wouldn't we be able to do
You
it?
should be able to cant it.
Yeah,
It's just
The-
like a step.
like one square, right? One square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like,
Stack.
So if you roll stack on M2 and H1 in the diagram,
Yeah, it'd be like where Krento is and then where I am, and you just stagger everybody like that.
Yeah. I see.
or
Yeah,
even half a tile.
yeah, because the radius of the circle is 2 tiles, so it would be like. Let's pull the last couple minutes and then I'll diagram it out, because I think I see what you guys are saying, but I'm fucking stupid.
You will go no further. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
Of course, I switch to summoner and my ping goes back to normal.
Tangled morsel
Sign.
waiting death.
There are your spots. Break. Out.
I'll give you special cells.
Ciao, Ika. Rip.
See ya. I got the wrist.
Like unto chains.
Make the bridge.
No!
Pillar spots.
Mitigate.
In.
Ah! Panicked!
Rip. I will say for that, in outlet thing, you can the middle one is you can always find a safe spot either directly under it or slightly adjacent to it. I realize that's how I vocalized, or that's how I like interpret the mechanic. Is I always
when you say the middle one, oh, you're talking about like the one that's like dead center?
yeah, so like the two healer towers, because they all spawn on where the towers are, right? The two where the two healer towers are, there's always a safe spot, either like directly under it if it's a squid thing, or like slightly to the corners of it if they're chains.
I think it's so long as you like just kind of pick one, because I've just been picking the one on the two on the east side. So if
Yeah.
it's like circles, it's the one in the front. If it's a holy, it's out in the back, and it's this, you know, cool hangover to the one side.
Yeah. So
Like, you just gotta commit.
all right, pulling.
You will go no further.
I hear Iris say panicked squid every time, and I'm like, unlucky.
Yeah, when it was actually a panic diary the entire time.
No calamari in this household.
Calamari,
Oh my god.
you're welcome.
If I jump off
Don't
now,
kill
you
him,
take the
don't
other
kill him,
hit.
don't kill him.
I operate of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make.
Rip. Guys clipped each other. You know, this feels a little bit like that Mr. Krabs SpongeBob beam, where they're like ghosts trying to reach each other. The two stacks just fucking die. Right. Pulling.
You will go no further. I operate of Lady Athena's power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Move. Break. Oh my god, that didn't break.
No.
It's fucked up. In. Power spots.
Oh, that's it.
Make only one bridge on my side.
Like unto chains.
Make only the bridge on mine side. Do not overlap the candles. Resolve the towers. Pillars, pillars. Out. Victor, you'll come onto my platform. Rider and extra, you'll be right on the wall of the boss.
Well,
You're right on the boss.
I'm an idiot!
He's an idiot.
he's
Ah, worked out. Alright, move. To the middle, to the middle, to the middle. Oh, Mink died. What the?
I got the rest, I got the rest.
This will be spread into partners.
Tengo B, tengo B.
It's a spread.
What do you do?
It's okay if I die.
Spread into partners. Partners. Good.
Oh,
Move middle. Stay on this candle in this item. Another AoE's coming, and we're gonna get hit with a bleed. Everyone leaves the asylum. I'm so sorry, Kryn. Share this with me.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're good.
Go to your towers.
Our positions.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Wonders number 1.
Yes. Wait. Melees go in front of your number ones. Everyone else be out of the path. Out of the path. Range stand in front of number 2 after. Rip. Healers.
Oh, it's a course one.
No, it's not. This is
No,
normal
it
pattern.
was inners and outers.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, partners into spread, by the way. Right side. It's okay.
It's okay, Ika. I didn't watch it either.
I set that one as a stretch goal.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
last
like,
goal too.
I've been
Yeah.
toxic the whole time, not standing in the tower every time, so
The first time it came up, I saw you dancing around outside of it. Like, do I go in to stay out? Do I go in to stay out?
your towers. Which one's mine?
we're done
Testing if
for the
it's
day.
fun.
We're 6 to, so our lockout's done. But if people want to go over the video and go over the tower mechanic, happy to do that with people. If you want to go over it real quick.
Yeah, can't hurt. We're
Okay,
gonna do it eventually.
Yeah, let me pin this. Oh, it's already pinned. There you go, me.
That poll, I figured out like after Victor said how to deal with the donuts and the blank all
Mhm.
those. It's like, oh, just look at the 2 that are on my side and use whichever one is gonna be safe.
Yeah.
As soon as I was like, God, why have I been running middle and trying to like
Yeah.
fucking
Why
panic
am I
dodge
trying to
everything?
learn 8 million things instead of just doing?
Okay.
Just take one and get Asuna.
Okay. I am
It's happened a
streaming.
lot.
If you want to tune in and watch the vid, and then we'll go through the mechanic bit by bit. You are not obligated to. Raid is done for the day, so if you'd like to sleep or anything like that. But I will go over the video with people.
Badger, it's peer pressure is what it is. Everyone else is running over there. I gotta go over there. Oh no.
It is. People can't be where everybody else is.
Let's see. Alright. Okay. So
Where's
I'm
my
gonna
buddy?
start playing. I'll play actually at not subtitles. 5x speed. Okay. So before the mechanic happens, the boss will cast the demoniac bonds, which is the partners or pairs. It can also be. Can this one be rolls? No, this one I think is always partners or pairs, or partners or stack spread first. But it can never have rolls. So you'll always see either one person or 2 people. That don't worry about until we get to the end of mechanic. So you take your tower spots. They spawn. Shouldn't put this at 1.5 speed. Should put this at 1. Okay. Yeah, adds drop, and everyone moves in. So you see numbers above all of the ads heads. We'll be doing MRHT, melee ranged healer tank. Technically speaking, MHRT also works. The only real constraint is that you want melees first so that they don't have to disengage the boss to take out the 2 or 4 towers. And you want tanks last because they have to take a solo tower. And so it is easiest for everybody else to dodge lasers when there's only 2 left. So the tanks take the last one. The healers in range doesn't really matter what order you take them in, but we'll just do MRHT because why not? MHRT is exactly the same, just / not even more thinking.
Yeah, you can just swap around the 2 in the middle and
Yeah.
be fine.
So there's the MRHT. And so the way it works, the video shows it on half of the arena, but it is exactly mirrored on the other half. Because it's M first, the laser targets the closest player and adjusts to them. And it's a very fine adjustment, so don't move around too much. And the reason you want the melee or whoever is baiting the laser in is because the closest player also gets a dark damage up debuff, so you can't take 2 things consecutively. But the tank can soak the laser with you, and they will not get the debuff, right? So this is the debuff I'm talking about. That happens to the player closest to the ad, or closest to the laser. Yada yada yada. I'm sure he's saying something and it's not very useful. Oh, he's saying you can soak it, and he's showing that only the closest player will get hit. The reason we do it in pairs is mostly so that we don't have a bunch of people scrambling, and there's opportunities for people to pre-position and take the next set of lasers. So like you could do like this light party and then drop down style of things, but you can also just do pairs, and so not as many people have to move regularly. So this is the pairs version, and this is the version we'll be doing. So melee and main tank, and this is again mirrored on the other side. Then because it's R second, the range pre-position in front of the second turret. Notice how the range is not standing directly in the path of the laser, and that is because if you get hit by the laser at all, there's a knockback. So if the range had pre-positioned in front of 2, they would have been shot off the ledge. So that's why there's a bit of movement and like realizing, okay, when am I baiting versus when am I dodging? That's just something that you have to get used to when you do the mechanic more. Range does it. Then the melee dodges because the 3 lasers are about to come down. Then healers. And then the healer dodges the 4th laser. And then tank. You will probably need 1 piece of mitt. Bloodwetting is probably enough for you. And then he shows it what it looks like in like the full scope. So that was half the arena, now we're doing both sides. So melee's first. Lasers go boom. Ranged are pre-positioned, not in front of their turrets, but next to them. Melees move out, ranged move in. Healers are pre-positioned in front of their turrets. Lasers. Curse pattern, I think he does. I'm sure he's saying very useful information right now. And then the important thing to notice is the timers. So the way the demoniac bonds works here is that as soon as the 4th set of towers goes off, it will either be spread or partners. The way you do that division is you do it based on your tower pot spots. So if you looked at, oh, I guess I never linked them. What are we at? 951? Okay. So if you looked at these positions right here, you can very clearly see how you split off into partners. So MT and M1 are partners, OT and M2 are partners, R1 and H1 are partners, and H2 and R2 are partners. So those are your partners, and you can spread in these tower spots. So for example, here, right, it's going to do this. And you can spread a bunch of ways, but usually I look at it. So he does the spread like this. I don't necessarily think that's the best, but usually what I would say is the melees just go under the hitbox and ranged are away from the hitbox. For melee partners, if you go by markers, melees can meet up at 1 and 2 if they're partners, and then tanks can just go to the wall and melees can stand still, whereas range can be at 3 and 4, and then healers go to the wall and range stand still, or something like that, right? There's a lot of space to work with, so it's basically you and your partner need to decide on a system that doesn't overlap with anybody else, because you can kind of do whatever you want. You can technically line up exactly in your tower spots for the spread and partners, and it should just work. The tanks would have to go a little bit closer to the corners, but, you know, whatever system you and your partner choose just works best for you. Let me see if he shows curse pattern. Oh, he does. Excellent. Okay, so that's like the spread. So here's spread. Spread goes off. Partners meet up. Right. And so what he's showing here is what they call curse patterns. So you noticed in this configuration, all the lasers are always pointing straight in a straight line, right? So 1 points to 2, and then 3 points to 4. So you only ever have to aim the laser in a straight line, and the tanks only ever have to move like 1 ad over, for example. So MT here gets shot down to where the A marker is, only has to move over 1, or stand still, in fact, and then gets shot back forward, moves over 1, shot backwards, is already in position for the tower. this is what they call is curse pattern, which is they're adjacent to each other. So you'll see here that when the first lasers get shot, the tanks have to move over all the way to the wall. Same thing applies for 3. So this might be where we do a PF variation, but probably not. So what happens here, I'm sure he's saying things, is, yeah. So the melees line up. Again, use your left-right priority systems, right? So my group is always left looking at the wall or looking at the boss. Victor is always right looking at the boss. So in this configuration, right, I would be here with Badger, Victor would be here with Extro, and we get shot straight back. So you might wonder, okay, well, why couldn't we just get shot diagonally across for the first one? You can, technically, and you actually do that for the third one, but the reason you don't really do it for the first is because it kind of limits the amount of space that the other players can dodge from, and it allows the ranged and the healers to kind of pre-position. So we get shot straight back.
So on that, the lasers target the nearest person.
Yes. So here, the lasers are directly on the melees. So if the melee, for example, if M1 was like over here, the laser would shoot diagonally across.
Yeah, so the question would be, so R2 could be closer to somewhere like 4, and R1 could be closer to B to do the diagonal to get it to dodge the initial laser, but then run into.
Yes. So there's like a bunch of different ways. This is like the one variant you could do from PF, which is you shoot the one lasers diagonally instead of just straight down. In fact, let's just go through this real quick. So 2s shoot straight up, all right, because 2s and 3s are immediately across, so there's no point in pointing them diagonally. And 3s aim diagonally. So this is kind of like the system that you're talking about, where if it's a curse pattern, you set the healers to shoot diagonally because now because the towers were in the top right, now the top left and bottom right are completely open, so they don't have to worry about sniping anybody, and there's all that open space. And then the tanks just get shot towards roughly where their towers would be. You can do the same thing for 1. There's like no problems with that. Just this is what the video is, so PF has decided to always shoot 1 straight down and make tanks move. I'm not opposed to doing double diagonals if you want. I have no strong feelings. It's kind of sucky because it's all downtime anyways, and you're just spamming Tomahawk or on men's while you're back here. So it's kind of shitty either way, but you know, up to you guys. Do we want to do like diagonal first and third, or just diagonal third? Melees, this is actually a team effort because people have to be dodging shit too.
Melees and range are the ones who are affected.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worth trying out 1 and see how it goes, and kind of get a feel for all the movement. I would say maybe, I guess up to the things. You want to sprint over, or would you rather take the diagonal? I'm fine doing it.
I always pop sprint no matter what, to be honest.
Fair.
I think that we like the problem of doing it in PF is the irregularity of people, whereas this is we have the same 8 people, so we can just get people to learn where to stand and dodge.
Yeah, for sure. Which one do you want to try first?
We can do diagonal first because the straight line is the
first.
easiest.
Yeah.
Right, the straight line is the quote-unquote easiest because it requires the least amount of non-tank movement.
Straightforward.
Yeah, but we can do diagonal first. Okay.
Yeah, let's try.
So we'll do MRHT first equals diagonal first and third. So yeah. So for example, just so you see what the third is like, the ring is very sensitive when you're doing the bait, so just be mindful of that. You'll get a feel for it the more you do it. Tanks get shot diagonally across, and therefore they have the least amount of space to move, or least amount of distance to cover before taking their towers. Yeah, and then they get shot straight forward. And then again, partners were spread first. Pandemoniac Bray is just a half room cleave. Very straightforward. The only exception is that Unlike normal, it spawns these orbs that shoot lasers across. Don't get hit by the lasers, I think is kind of a given. But because the partners and spreads have already resolved themselves, you don't really have to worry. And then after that is the quote-unquote PF wall, as Bonds 3, but we'll worry about that later. Let's get through Bonds 2 first. Questions, comments?
After the lasers were resolving stack spreads and all that.
It's only ever partners or spreads.
Partner spreads.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. We made it there, so I was like, oh, okay, we made it to about where I expected. So now it's just like getting the practice in, getting the movements, etc., etc. So that's what Sunday's for, is, okay, let's try to get to turrets more often. This is kind of like the first quote-unquote wall. Bonds 3 is the one where most parties tend to die. So we'll worry about that later. But for now, we'll do Sunday. We'll try and spend our time getting through Bonds 2 consistently, and if we're good on it, maybe we'll get to Bonds 3. And if not, always next week. Okay, sounds good. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat at any time. I will make diagrams with our spread positions with our actual job icons instead of like the M1 shit, because I know we like swap things around. Outside of that, y'all are free to go. In fact, I am hungry, so I am gonna go eat. See ya.
See you then.